we're working on my 1987 Mazda RX7. Here's the interior. Here's the motor. It has a wiring problem right now, so battery's disconnected, but we have to try to figure out why it won't, like, there's just no way the wires will work for it. So I'm gonna try to figure that out today. I'm gonna try to get it started and running, and then the next video we're gonna try to get it to drive, hook up the AC and stuff, hook up all the lines, get everything connected, and get it where I can drive it. But today, let's figure out the problem to the wiring. Alright, now we got it up in the air. We're putting the jack stands under it, and then I'll go under it and we'll see what is wrong with it, if there's any wires messed up or anything. I'm guessing it's going to be a wire. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. Because then I don't know what to do. Then I'm kind of screwed. You know? I'm going to leave the jack stand underneath it. I'm going to move it. It's not in my way, but it is going to be holding up the car. You know, just in case if anything happens, I like to be safe around here. Against it. Turn on the brake. Chalk back here for the wheel. Alright, so now since the car is all up in the air, up and in the air. Don't worry about the soda can. But now since the car's all up in the air, we're gonna go underneath it. I'm gonna try to figure out those wirings over there and figure out that wiring, and then try to figure out over there, because I think all the wires up here are done, because I got a chassis to ground right there. If any of you guys know anything about RX7s, I mean, it's a 13B NA motor. I do plan on, if you guys want to follow along with the series of this is going to be a full series in my channel. If you guys want to follow along with the series, I do plan on taking this motor out someday and throwing a full built 13B in it. I have a spare one, I just haven't started working on it, because my main goal right now is to get this one running and driving. And then once I get this one running and driving, I'll also turbo it, see how long we can get out of a turboed motor, and see how long a 13B can last turboed and on a decent amount of boost. I won't necessarily blow it. Maybe I will once the new motor is done. We'll just run it until it blows. But right now I just kind of want to get it where it's running, driving, and I can go enjoy it. There's a little things too also wrong with it, like all of this stuff. I bought it like that, and I'm going to be fixing it. So if you want to just follow along for the series, this thing's going to be a pretty insane, nasty build. I'm going to be pushing 650 out of it when it's all said and done. It's going to have a whole bunch of shit, like clutch, transmission, full built motor, bridge ported, everything's going to be done to it. Right now I'm just trying to figure out the wiring problems and getting it to start and run. I tried working on it before, as you can see, but I can't figure it out, and I decided why not just do a video on it. But yeah, if you guys want to follow along to the series on this, I also have another series I'm going to start, which is just, I have a 2003 Nissan 350Z that I'm going to be working on that too, and doing a build series on that and doing a follow along on that. That's more of a drift car, so I'm going to be doing a series on that of drifting and shit. But on this one right here, we're just going to be doing a series on trying to get it running. I'm going to turn into a nice little street build. Already has a wide body, already has the, like, everything's already kind of done to it. The paint's kind of just DIY paint, so I'm going to get it repainted. But yeah, if you guys want to follow along for the series, just keep watching the videos. I'll keep posting updates on it and posting videos, and then first start, first drive, stuff like that. But as of right now, and as of today, let's try to get underneath this car and see if we can figure out the wiring. Okay, so I got you guys the best I can set up right now, since we're not on a lift. I did the best I can. I'm gonna be taking off these wires, because this one also, so this one's your positive, your negative's back here. I don't know what this is. I think this is another ground. You can't really see it, but there's two like little nuts kind of back here that are for the positive and the negative. I can't really like set up the camera right. Let me try to get a better angle real quick. I'm just checking bolts, make sure they're all good and not none of them are stripped or anything. Pull this positive off. Set that aside. Is it melted? No, it doesn't look too bad to me at least. Let's pull all these off. That's the ground for that. Pull that off. And that seems good too. Alright, now start pulling all these bolts off for the starter and pull the starter out of here. That's that one. Oh, I can't get to that one. I think that's a 14 still, though. Let's see here. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna have to use a wrench on that one. Okie dokie. So after pulling the starter out, these wires, like as you can see, it's kind of old and all messed up. This is the positive wire, this is the ground, this is the ignition switch wire. I'm gonna redo this one and redo this one, because that one's just, I don't like the way it is, and this one's definitely fucked up. But the starter looks fine itself. All I need to do, I think, is fix this one, because one of the wires was connecting to the top of the starter over here. It didn't mess anything up, luckily, because I don't want to get another starter for this thing. But it did try to like ground itself when it's supposed to be just a positive wire to the starter, and I just think that's what happened. I think it tried to ground itself to the starter when it's not supposed to and fucked it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to splice this, reconnect them, see if that will work. If not, I mean, I think that's the only thing wrong with it. After that, it should be able to crank over. I shouldn't have any wiring problems, and I should be able to crank this thing and start it. Okay, so I got a starter back in. Got the pause or the ground hooked up to the backside of the top starter bolt, and then I got the positive hooked up to the right one up there. I'm gonna try to connect it like the battery terminals and make sure it just doesn't heat up again. If it does, then I know it's still something else. If it doesn't, then I guess we'll be good. So let's try that out. Okay, we're in the driver's seat. It cranks fine. So we fixed the wiring problem. It cranks everything. It's not getting fuel. So when the problem is now, it cranks and everything, which is great. We fixed the wiring problem. Wires all fixed. Let's go. That's the main problem I was worried about. I really hate doing wiring on cars because, you know, cars are like, you can understand some of them. I'm decent at wires, but there's so many wires to a car that you just don't know what's going on, right? But so now it's on the accessory position, right? Now when you turn this key on, back there's the fuel pump. That's supposed to kick on. Now I already did this with my buddy. I had him turn the key on, and that fuel pump won't turn on. Okay, so as you saw, we got it to crank. We just got it to crank, which is actually good. I like that it was cranking. It's cranking good too. It wasn't like a slow crank like it used to be. So it's a nice, good, solid crank. We have power. We have everything's good. The terminals used to get really hot on it and where it would smoke. It's not doing that anymore. All the terminals are good. None of them are getting hot. Other than that, the only problem is now why it won't start, as you just heard, it was just cranking, not starting, is that the fuel pump in the rear, I don't think it's turning on. I had my buddy turn it onto on because it's on accessories a lot of the time. He turned it on to on, and I couldn't hear anything from the fuel pump. So I think the problem is now that the fuel pump is either bad, because it's been sitting for like a year before I bought it. So I think the fuel pump's just bad, and it's not kicking on any fuel. I'm going to double check the connections, but I'm going to do that in the next video. This video was just getting all the wiring done, rewiring it, fixing all that stuff, making all the grounds good. All the grounds are good. It's not getting hot anymore when the battery's connected, which is good, and it's able to crank. So we got what we needed to get done in this video. Stick around for the build. I'm going to build this thing to make 650 horsepower. I'm going to turbo it. I have a whole bunch of plans with it. Like if this fuel pump's bad, I'm just going to do a bigger fuel pump in it. But yeah, stick around for the build on this thing. It's going to be pretty sick, and I'm just going to do a full street build. Stick around for more videos. I'm also going to do drifting videos because I do drifting at the local track around here. I'll be posting my 350Z here soon. But as of right now, we got it to crank, no start. But we'll fix that in the next video, and we'll get it to start and run. So stick around for that. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment, leave a like. If you want to see anything done to this or anything done to the Z, I also have a 3rd gen that's pretty fast. It's a diesel. If you want to see any of that stuff, just leave a comment, guys, and I will do it. But thank you for watching the first video. Peace out.